Hey guys! Welcome to my personal favorite training day of the week, glutes and hamstrings. Now here's the thing, glutes and hams can be quite stubborn muscles to grow, so it's going to help you a ton if you engage them in a warm-up beforehand. Before I start my training, I use some bands to do a short glute activation routine. I start with 20 banded hip thrusts, and then I do 2 sets of 10 on each side of single leg hip thrusts. And then I finish with these banded walks, which really burn. During all of these exercises and your working sets, you want to pay extra attention to your mind-muscle connection. Make sure you're actually actively trying to engage your glutes. We're going to start off by adding some weight to our hip thrusts. The easiest way to do these is probably with a bar or a kettlebell or something across your lap, but I've seen people on Instagram and on YouTube use the leg extension machine to do them, and so I thought I'd give it a try. Honestly, I don't think it worked as well as a bar or some other kind of weight, but you can give it a shot. Go for it. Step-ups require some serious balance. I'm not the most amazing at them, but you just want to focus on really pushing through your foot using that one single leg to get yourself up. Try not to push up off of the ground too much. These that I'm doing right here are specifically good for your glutes. I try either not to touch the ground completely or to kind of tap the ground, but using that one leg repetitively is super good. And you can do them regularly to the front, you can do them on the side, you can do a kickback when you come up, whatever you'd like. Goblet squats have a wide sumo stance and a centered weight, so I like to hold a kettlebell in front, and when I go down, I try on these to go lower than 90 degrees. I try to break parallel because that's going to help you target your glutes even more. I call these kneeling up and downs, although that is not a technical term, that's just how I remember them. But basically, you just want to alternate legs as you get up and down. Try to keep as low as possible and engage your quads and glutes as much as you can. These are called Bulgarian split squats. I think they are one of the best glute exercises ever. I love them and hate them because they hurt, but you want to keep your back foot flat against a bench or a step or something just so that you make sure you're not engaging it. You want to be pushing completely through just your front working leg while you're doing these. I call these tap squats because you're going to tap the booty on the bench, okay? So it's basically going to force you to kind of push your weight back and make sure you're really engaging your hamstrings and your glutes in these squats. You might remember these from my first leg day video. These Romanian deadlifts are pretty standard, but they're super good for your hamstrings especially. You might remember me talking about the kind of two-step process to them. You want to definitely kind of lean your hips back first and then bend over. That's going to make sure that you're engaging your glutes and your hamstrings really well and keeping your back flat. I'm using the hip abductor machine here, and you basically just want to lean forward a little bit if you want to engage your glutes. I've seen people on Instagram and YouTube stand and do something similar to this, but I tried it and it's a lot harder than it looks. So if you can't do this, that's okay. Just make sure that you're leaning forward to engage your glutes. I always end my leg days with a burnout of some kind. My favorite at the moment is this little banded complex, so you can give this a shot to finish off your glute and hamstring training. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you next time.